Welcome to the Awaken Beauty podcast. I am Cassandra, your organic beauty, positive mind management, and biofeedback practitioner. And over the past about 2 decades or so, the emergence of medspas has grown to see the fusion of medical practitioners in a field normally associated with the more holistic field of spa therapies. And the market perception was an upgrade of the spa to include medically based treatments and products containing medical grade ingredients. But this model has worked especially to regard to the aggressive anti-aging treatments and invasive therapies such as lasers, dermabrasions, injections, fillers, and more. So when it came to products used to support these services, medspas depended on all the pseudo-pharmaceutical sounding brands claiming to offer medical grade product ingredients. While many doctors were encouraged to put their name on products that led patients to assume that these products were specifically pharmaceutically formulated. But more recently, the med spa market has changed. The assumption number one, medical grade ingredients. Now, these ingredients were assumed to be superior, such as retinol, glycolic acids, very chemical sounding ingredients. However, in recent years, these source ingredients have been in use for several decades and have been subjected to clinical testing with surprisingly positive results. And botanical and algae extracts themselves stimulate cellular renewal, renewing the skin to that firmer, brighter appearance. Now, assumption two is medical grade ingredients is within the trust factor that we trust the efficiency of pharma-sounding natural ingredients. However, clients are also seeing that med spas today are influencing the growing importance of the product that they are clean and that they are green. So they pick up products recommended to them and read the back labels very carefully. And too many chemicals led many to return the jar back to the shelf. Next is the internet trifecta. Now, information matters, and efficiency of the product also matters, and that it's accessible through a number now of websites and even on your smartphone. EcoCert, Environmental Working Group are among some of the top websites that rate for safety of the ingredient that are going into your product. So if a preservative has been shown to be carcinogenic, an exfoliant shown to be damaging to the skin, consumers will find out and challenge the doctors. Now, this is why Evoke has chosen to create a very strategic suite of natural skincare products that give you the concerns that you have with an efficient solution that's clean and safe. And I want to note that many of the incredibly powerful ingredients that we use are utmost pharmaceutical grade ingredients. Now, as I noted earlier, the anti-aging is also going to be moving into the anti-inflammatory realm of anti-aging skincare, because aging is inflammation. From hormonal disruptors to carcinogens and chemicals and autoimmune disorders, this only feeds the skin to be inflamed. So for instance, take our oxygen firming cream. This cream is so unique and it's infused with liquid oxygen. And by the time we arrive to our mid-40s and into our 50s, we lose oxygen, and we lose up to 50% of our oxygen. So the results are diminished cellular metabolism, translating into slower collagen, the skin cannot detox, and wrinkles are encouraged to come up to the skin a little bit faster. So we've extracted microalgae, liquid oxygen, hyaluronic acid, and a lot of lipids to help rebuild the lipid barrier of the skin. And I often talk about corneal therapy. And corneal therapy goes back to how do you make sure that you have a solid foundation first, and then you can break the rules. Now, it's not to say that microneedling or different exfoliating practices are not encouraged in skincare, but we certainly don't need to do it with the harsh or the synthetic ingredients that we have been led to think that work harder on the skin and give you better results. In reality, what's happening is we're breaking down the skin barrier. And with no healthy skin barrier, no healthy aging long term. So what is the payoff to you? What is the payoff for running into, and it's no disregard to any kind of med spa or dermatologist or even an organic spa like ours that has a little bit more of like a micro-dermabrasion. But it's in the frequency, how often you're doing it, and making sure that your skin professional knows that you have a healthy skin barrier to begin with. Because going back to inflammation, when the skin is inflamed, that means it's sending you messages that it needs to be repaired. So you need to at least stretch out your engagement of treatments far enough apart and make sure that you are talking to a skin professional and even the professional on the other line of your skin care. So within the Evoke Beauty line, we make sure that we hit that repair, replenish, and regenerate phase at all levels. I even take into account chronobiology, meaning our skin cells have an actual dimmer on them, and they actually have a rhythm with the rhythm of day, night. And so we formulate for that. What do we want to put on our skin when our skin is performing how it does at night? Detoxing, rebuilding. And how do we not want to break down in the morning from washing our face, just splashing it with water and using our serums and creams, to using our actives at night and spritzing with our toner throughout the day? These are all things to help with the microbiome, make sure that we have a positive way to aging gracefully and also respecting ourselves. And I always tell women the skincare is not the asset. The microdermabrasion or the microneedling is not the asset to bring you to better youthful skin. You are the asset. So you have to see yourself as the asset. And when you see yourself as the asset, you just want to make healthier choices for yourself. And our Pro Collagen Firming Cream is just one of them with advanced technology, advanced ingredients, and we have a whole suite of every single product, every serum, every cream, all to make sure that you're getting the results that you want with the high efficacy solutions built into how we formulate with pharmaceutical grade, natural and organic ingredients that are scientifically proven to do just as good as those that tout dermatology recommended or a doctor putting their name on a product. You're paying for their marketing, not necessarily for results. All right, that's all. I hope you enjoyed this quick episode. All my love, all my light, to make sure you go to evokebeauty.com, evoqbeauty.com for all of the skin solutions and any questions that you have. All right, bye-bye.